I'm sure there's a lot of people in here who would like to do voice acting, am I right?
Yeah!
All right, so from the panel...
That was me.
All right, so from all our panelists, what are some classes or resources that you can give to some of these hopefuls?
Read aloud.
Well, yeah.
That's the best thing you can do. Honestly, the best thing you can do is get used to the sound of your own voice, get used to picking words off of the page so that you're reading for performance. And the best way to do that is read aloud. Read everything aloud. Read magazines aloud, read books aloud, read, when you're at a bus stop, read the dialogue in the bus stop aloud. Just read aloud. It's a free thing that you can do anywhere and just do it aloud.
People will think you're nuts,
it's okay.
but it's okay.
But to be an actor,
we are. I agree with that. Theater, a lot of theater. Get on a stage, learn to perform, learn to be fearless, learn to get out of yourself and be somebody else for a while without being self-conscious. And read Yuri and Tara's book. It's a great book called Voice Acting and Voiceover. It's wonderful.
Yeah, and copy other people's stuff. Like if you're listening to radio ads and you're in your car, copy the radio ad. If you're watching, cartoons, copy. Just do the voice and just start feeling what it feels like. Yeah.
Remember when you were kids and you did the cartoon voices? That's what Yuri is talking about. I liken it to a musician. When musicians want to get good, they copy the licks of their favorite musicians until they make them their own, until they own it. It's inspired by somebody else, but it's theirs, and that's what you have to do. And there's also so many resources now on the internet. VO Buzz Weekly, a show some friends of mine down in LA do. It's online, vobuzzweekly.com. There's a bunch of teachers out there, just going to mention one, Nancy Wolfson. She's got a lot of free stuff online. Edge. There's so many places you can go to get information on what to do, how to do, and how to move your career forward, that there's no excuse. It's there for the taking.
Oh, and voiceoverresourceguide.com. Voiceover Resource Guide. It's also a free website, but it has information on classes in many different cities and teachers that teach in many different cities, and it's got a lot of information there.
Agencies, voiceover agencies, and places to record your demo and things like that.
And a word of advice I would like to add, because it comes up a lot in my own panels. It's really important. Everything these guys say is absolutely just gospel. But for me, equally important is don't be a dick.
Yeah. The Will Wheaton rule.
Right. If you ever get a shot to go and audition for that role, however good you think you are, that's awesome. Don't be the person that comes into that booth pounding your chest, telling everybody within earshot that you're going to be the next big thing because nobody cares. There's someone just as talented, if not more so, than you who is easier to work with. The thing about this business, it is a great deal of fun. It's very challenging. It requires dedication. You have to be in love with the lifestyle, and that does not always mean work. But that does mean that you sometimes have to just make peace with the idea that luck plays a much bigger role in your success in this business than some of us like to admit. But what I've learned in my experience is that luck favors the humble. So go in, be pleasant, be nice, believe in yourself, but believe in the people that are there with you too. And for God's sakes, remember the receptionist's name.
Favors the people who show up on time, and on time means early. If you're early, that's on time. If you're right on time, you're late. Just be professional. All those things that don't. I mean, the acting. We often forget sometimes that the voice acting is. I mean, there's acting at the heart of it. So there's that. But just being professional. Just like J. Michael Tatum was saying. I mean, people want to work with people who are pleasant to work with, who show up on time, people they don't have to worry about, people they don't have to take care of, that they know will just come in and do the job. That's how you get on those lists of directors when they don't have time to really do auditions. They're just like, who do I have on my list who I know I can call it and I trust that they can do it. And that's how you get it. That's how you do it.
And also, I'm a big advocate of getting yourself educated in the craft. craft. I mean, take acting classes, go to community college. You don't have to spend $1,000 a month and do it a hobby. You don't have to do that. But you know, go to a community college. Take classes, take voice acting workshops when they come through. It's self-serving because I teach them, but there's a lot of people that teach them, and they're very, very, very good. But it takes extraordinary commitment, and if you want to do it, that's great. If you can do anything else and be happy and fulfilled, to do that. But if you're going to choose to do this, commit, do the work. It's going to take a while. It's going to be frustrating, but at the other side, you will not. You don't end your life going, "Gee, I wish I had." That's it. So if you're going to do it, do it.
Also understand the real work. What your real job is to audition well. That's what the work is. The work is getting the work. Your auditions have to be wonderful, the best you can give. And yet, your percentage rate on booking is going to be low. If you were booking 1 in 10, you're killing it. What you have to understand is even though your audition is perfect, it's just what they asked for, they heard another audition that to them was what worked. You can't be bothered by that. You just have to keep auditioning. Much like sales, it's a numbers game. Be the best you can be, and you will get your share.
I think that's a good way to end the panel. Yuri Lowenthal, Platt, Tony Oliver, J. Michael Tatum, Dave Fennoy, and Cristina Vee in this radio program. You guys have a wonderful rest of Sac-Anime, because there's only one day left, so...
Yeah, come back tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Not here, but at the show. You know, we're doing stuff.